Have you ever woken up from a dream, whether it be a good dream or even a nightmare, and wondered, what was the meaning behind it? Well, I know I have. I've had your basic dreams like falling or being chased or running, but I've even had dreams of what I did that day. Like if I just played a game of softball that day, all day, then I'm going to have a dream of hitting or running or throwing. Or if I worked all day, I'm going to have a dream of, just checking people out, which I don't like. Well, you're in luck today because we're going to discover what dreams are and what different types of dreams mean. All of our dreams are unique to every individual, and that's why they're so different. Dreams can range from pretty weird to scary to exciting and even just your basic dreams. Sometimes you don't even remember it. To understand the science behind dreams, we're going to go over the different views on dreaming based off scientists and the types of dreams that we go through. One of science's greatest unanswered questions is linked to dreaming. According to Psychology Today, which is a website composed of psychologists that give their insights on different ideas, they say that dreams are stories that our brain tells us when we sleep. Some researchers, though, have different ideas. Some say that the process of dreaming is only for data dumping. Now, data dumping, for those who don't know, is when your brain clears out all the useless information and memories from that day to make room for more for the next day, and that always happens every single night. Others may even say that dreams help the brain respond to possible future dangers that may occur in our lives, and that is called the threat simulation theory. Now, these threats are most likely like car accidents or getting robbed or things in that area. And for all we know, it could come in handy. And there are many different views on the reasoning for why we dream, but the most common view is that dreams help us process emotions by encoding and constructing our memories. And that's what scientificamerican.com has to say about it. A common theme from these ideas is that dreaming helps us organize our thoughts and memories and helps process our emotions so that we can continue to be mentally happy and healthy. We don't want everything clogged in our head because that wouldn't go anywhere. If we were to have every emotion, thought, or memory stored in our brain from the day we were born, very quickly you would see that we would not have enough room to store all that information. Now that you know about the science behind dreams, let's go over the fun part, what each type of dream means. But to begin, we'll take a look at everyone's least favorite dream, and of course, those are nightmares. And they can just vary from very scary to very scary. Nightmares have been known to leave people unpleasant memories and feelings of anxiety after they wake up. Now, although children are usually more likely to experience nightmares based off what they've seen through the day, adults are still susceptible to them. For some people, nightmares are the end product of PTSD or any trauma, or even everyday symptoms of anxiety and depression. Nightmares affect people in different ways, and that's how they have different levels for each person. Now, let's move on to the less scary parts of dreaming. And some researchers interpret dreams so that they can discover what they mean, such as falling or dying, because, who wants to dream about that? Some examples can be a stretch, such as seeing yourself in a mirror or in your dream, you can't do that. But that's why we leave it to the experts. To start with our research results, we'll go over the top 4 most common dream interpretations. First up, we're going to have dreams of falling. Do you ever notice that weird feeling that happens when you fall in a dream? Well, here's a fun fact. 70% of people feel the jerks going on with falling. Nobody knows why, and it's only 70%. And the researchers, they're trying to continue to find it, and they're just doing what they can. Now, according to researchers at verywellmind.com, falling in dreams means that something in your life does not seem to be going well and is considered a symbol of fear. For this dream effect, it might help to consider a new direction in your life, or maybe you just need to start making different decisions. Maybe something is just bothering you that you want to get away from. Next up are dreams of being chased, which is not very fun to begin with anyways. But being chased in your dream is a sign that you're trying to avoid something in your life, or that you're trying to hide from your own anger, passions, or feelings. It helps to just go ahead and get it out of the way, because you don't want to be running from something. You want to be running to something. In some instances, being chased can represent a childhood trauma or another kind of PTSD, such as from nightmares. Our next interpretation has to do with losing teeth. This dream has several possible meanings compared to the other ones. One meaning is that you are worried about your physical appearance. You may think that you aren't attractive enough or something is wrong with you, but in reality, that's not true. Another meaning is that you're concerned about your ability to communicate, such as saying something embarrassing at that past day. Without teeth, it is hard, basically impossible, to communicate, hence why the teeth will be falling out. And then last, but definitely not least, we'll go over dreams of flying. These dreams can either be exciting or frightening. It all just depends on the individual, whether or not you are an adrenaline junkie. Dreams about flying can either mean you have feelings of freedom or independence, or you have a desire to flee or escape from something in your life. Kind of like being chased, except you are above your problems. And depending on your relationships and situations in life, it is easy to decipher which situation you are in after you figure out what your problem is. And in conclusion, the mysteries of dreams are continuing to be solved and discovered every single day. Scientists just want the answers. Different types of dreams can help us determine certain situations in our lives and tell us new information from within our brains. Dreams could be a key to something new. Now, every morning that you wake up, remember the story that your brain told you. Try to see if you can notice any signs that you can interpret. You never know what story you will get.